Welcome to Luxuriously Poor. Hope you guys give this a thumbs up. Hope you like it. Share it with your friends. This is very important. Hope you guys are doing great. God is definitely good. But what's coming down the road is not definitely good. I want to explain something to you. You can sit and watch all the videos that you want about all these preppers and all the things that they're going to do. And not one of them is going to be there next to you when everything falls apart. When you can no longer grow your own food. When you no longer can grow your own meat and you are forced to eat what they tell you to eat. All them preppers you watched on YouTube is not going to be there to help you. Now, you might be lucky and live next door to one of them and you might know about it and they may help you a little bit. But most of the advice is not going to work. I am amazed at some of the things that they say, even when they say, well, if you can't cook. What do you mean if you can't cook? Open up a can of ravioli. And they're trying to give you advice on what to do if you can't cook. Why couldn't you cook? If you're in a position where you can't cook, there is something more disastrous going on that you need to be worried about than just cooking. And that's a no-brainer to me, but yet most people say nothing about it. But you've got people who are running around still buying stupid stuff like this. I am totally, totally amazed that somebody would pay $30, which is more than a week's groceries. It is. And they're buying junk like this too. I cannot get over it. It amazes me that a store can even sell any of it at all, that they would even carry it. Who buys chopped up fruit? People have not woken up, and they better wake up real quick. And even when you take a good look at all the Dollar Tree videos that are out there, all these videos are about all the wonderful little Christmas stuff that people are buying, or what you can buy. You got people what you really that should be are buying. Just absolutely going crazy of all the Christmas stuff that they've got out. And all this new pretty gadgets that you can buy to stock in store, to clean up your house and make it look nicer. I'm going to tell you something. If you don't find a way to straighten up your cabinets and your drawers in your house and different things, it may be okay to spend $1 or $2 for an occasional box to put something in. But when you're spending $20 and $30 a week at Dollar Tree every time something new comes out, you're going to be really crying, and I mean this, when the time comes and you don't have the money to pay your electric bill, and you're going to be looking at all this stuff and said, well, looks great, my cabinets look really good, but they're going to turn our lights off because we don't have the money to pay the electric bill. Every single person is going to be hit by what's coming. Every single person. And all these YouTubers that you see with these big, fancy, beautiful looking houses, it's going to hit them too. It really is. I've watched some of the videos that these people are watching, and they get a lot of views, and it's all these big fancy meals. And I say to myself, you got thousands and thousands of people that are living in apartments. What are they going to do when the electricity is turned off and there's no gas to cook with? How are they going to survive? What are they going to do? Are they prepared? No. Instead, they should be using Dollar Tree as a way to get some food items cheaper. And I'm not talking garbage. These videos I say, do a Dollar Tree meal for $10. Yeah, give yourself a heart attack or something else even worse. It is okay to use them to store a little extra. Like their canned fruit is cheaper. And canned fruit is going to get very expensive. Their Goya garbanzo beans are cheaper than Walmart. Now, I'm not real big on buying dehydrated foods or even really doing a lot of dehydrated foods. But I saw these Hungry Jack dehydrated hash browns. And I said to myself, what if you were in a pickle, had a hard time, couldn't get potatoes? It would be nice to have some hash browns for breakfast. Now, I think $1 is a little bit pricey, but to stick something on your shelf and it be there for you in the future, it's worth it in the end. to help get you through on a breakfast. So I would store a few of them if I were you. Like 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know. If you want to store one for once a week because maybe you have gravy and potatoes, hash browns, white gravy. I can't say what your situation is. I will keep some salmon on hand. There are things that you really, you can get a Dollar Tree that is a fairly decent price. And it's not junk food. It's not, all of it is not garbage. But you have to be selective and think about what you're doing. Don't go in and spend $30 on containers and stuff that's nonsense for Christmas. Pick a food basket for somebody and give it to a needy family. Don't waste your money on Christmas decorations. Now, this is another thing. Mayonnaise is pricey to begin with. It just is. But let's say you woke up and the electricity has been off, and this has happened all night and you didn't know it because you were sound asleep. You wake up to a refrigerator of food that is warm on the inside. Your mayonnaise you don't trust anymore. You're in a bind. Electricity doesn't come on for days. You don't know what to do. You can't even, you make a sandwich, but, everybody wants mayonnaise. I personally don't care for mustard on a sandwich. Let's say you're in a tight spot. This is a great thing to store for potato salad. You may think it's a lot of money, but it's not for the emergency that it can help you get through. Now, I keep a little bit on hand, a couple of jars. I don't go crazy because it doesn't have a long shelf life. And then I use it up right before the expiration date. Mayonnaise is not something I trust necessarily by the best by date. There's some things I just don't trust past the best by date. This is one of them. It is extremely important, it really is, for us to think ahead of things. Not everybody can afford a generator. Not everybody can have one. They live in apartments. So what do they do when the electricity goes off? How are you going to, get by the next couple of days or week until it comes back on? Your family would love to have a chicken salad sandwich or a potato salad, anything. Your mayonnaise is spoiled. Well, that's why I don't keep a bigger bottle on my shelf. I buy 4 or 5 of these smaller ones, and I use them up before the expiration date, like I said. To me, I think this is the best thing to do. Do you guys remember, or did any of you ever eat Underwood deviled ham? Now, I quit buying it because it became so expensive, and it does not give you very much at all. It's only a sandwich for one person, and it's a pricey sandwich nowadays. This is something that you would mix with cream cheese and pimentos, and you can make a sandwich. This, they have at Dollar Tree for $1, and it tastes just like Underwood deviled ham. At least it does to me. And it gives you a lot more than they give you at Underwood deviled ham. So store some of this. It's really good. Crackers? Mm-hmm.